What's going on, guys? It's DeeO here with Return of DeeO Gaming and Real Life Writing here on YouTube. And I'm talking again about the ProShot because I made a video yesterday and I said how when I tightened it on here the camera still like flopped around pretty loosely. And actually George from ProShot both tweeted me and wrote on my YouTube video explaining the problem. So that was very awesome. Thank you, George. I assume it's George that wrote it, but thank you, ProShot. They said, this is verbatim. Hey guys, just letting you know that the mount does get much tighter. ProShot uses the GoPro tripod mount on the tip and it gets plenty tight, but occasionally on many GoPro mounts the nut and bolt will cross thread and not get completely tight. I had it happen on one of mine a while back. It's an easy fix, just push the nut out and thread the bolt onto it to rethread it. It happens from not lining up the holes perfectly before pushing the bolt through. We've sold hundreds of mounts so far since last November when we started. Not one has been returned and feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. So here's actually the tripod mount. So this would screw into the screw on your tripod and then you can set it on your tripod. And so you can see, yes, that is in fact, let me get this off of here, but that is just like George said. They must have just molded it to the ProShot. I don't even think that makes perfect sense though. So it's actually a GoPro product. When I said that the plastic may be a higher quality or something. But there you go. So yeah, exactly the same. So what we're going to do, and I already did this to test it out, I grabbed a pair of pliers because I couldn't push this nut out very easily. So what I ended up doing is just grabbing it with a pair of pliers and pulling it out of there. And then you take your bolt GoPro screw thingy and then just re-screw it back in. And apparently that should thread it correctly, get it all centered in there nicely. And hopefully I'm doing this right. It worked for me. So if this isn't exactly what ProShot meant, so be it, but it did work for me. So then we're going to take that little nut and slide it back into its home here. And you have to line up. It has like a 6-star or 6-point pattern, whatever. Get that in there nice and tight. And we're going to put the GoPro, of course. And real quick, in the other video, 2 people said to mount the GoPro upside down. It doesn't mount like that. Like if you put it upside down, the furthest it could stay would be right there. And obviously, like, that's not a view that would face forward. It could be cool to do your GoPro like that and get like a close view of your face. I might actually run that a little bit here and there. And then if you flip the whole ProShot mount over, then the GoPro's hanging like all the way down here. So like I wear a liat, so it would hit the liat, and as well, like if you were to like hit your bars or over jump, you would like smash it. It'd be like here, you'd smash it in your chest. So I'm not sure why people were saying to try it upside down. I don't think that would actually be effective at all. Personally, if you have a different way that I'm overlooking, definitely let me know. So there we go. Get that lined up how we want it and hammered in. I know you can't really see right now, but just using my hand strength. And there we go. It still moves, but it's much, much more rigid. And I don't want to move it too much because I might be kind of I don't know if you can strip it out of there or anything, but that definitely solved the issue because it was almost floppy beforehand. And now if I took a screwdriver to it and just gave it that extra little torque, I'm sure the camera would absolutely not move at all. So that'd be something to keep in mind, which you might want to do anyway, since it does have a Phillips head screw in there. 2 or 3 people did actually suggest sanding down inside the mount, and that was actually a sweet idea. I never thought of that before. Because it's this plastic and it's so smooth, the plastic from the GoPro case, they just glide right by each other. So if you were to sand that up and just kind of scuff it up a little bit, then it would catch more, almost like Velcro. But you know, when something is super smooth and you can just slide right across it, and then you add some grit to it, it would catch. So if you sand up both of them, so maybe you could sand up some in conjunction with rethreading it. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that it wasn't a ProShot issue. It was just because that little silver nut there and the bolt weren't completely aligned and they weren't threading up properly, so it wasn't tightening down like it should have been. Easy fix. I'm glad that ProShot was cool enough to, you know, directly, like he wrote on the YouTube channel, you guys can see it. He was invested enough to say it. So much better. Like I said, it still moves a little bit. Maybe I didn't do it completely right, might try it a few more times, but it's way better than it was before. This isn't the kind of thing now, like if you got hit with roost, it would like throw your camera back and then you'd be aimed up at the sky or anything. But you got to think about it, even when it's on the top of your helmet, it can move. If you've ever crashed and you hit it and then you're aimed at the sky or aimed at your visor, yeah, these GoPro mounts, they do move. So now it's just a normal GoPro mount rather than a super floppy GoPro mount. So want to let you guys know. And of course, the contest is still going on, the giveaway is still going on throughout the week. Check the other video for that information. And if you want to order one of these up, you can head over to ProShot Cam. That's Pro Shot SHOT Cam CAM.com, ProShotCam.com, and get yourself ordered one up. I believe it was $40 shipped. So there you guys go. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, you guys, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice.
I'll talk to you later.